Hello, hello, hello. It is moi, Linda Genevieve Rabert, celebrating her 68th birthday today. So I thought I'd come on for different reasons. My main purpose is to pull cards on our birthday, if you're celebrating it with me, but also to talk a little bit about, yeah, another birthday. And I have to tell you that I have been blessed. I have been blessed to have a good life. If I've had challenging years, for sure, challenging chapters, but now, you know, I'm doing well. I'm healthy, which is muy importante. Hello, thanks for joining me. Um, and my birthday is so close to the new year that it makes us think what do we want to do, right? What do we want to do? And as we get closer to a certain age, well, no, not if we get closer to a certain age, no, because I'm at that age. As we get closer to that end of the world, um, you think about quite a few things, right? You think about the people you've met, you think about the places you've lived, you think about the challenges that you have overcome, you think about the children that you have raised, the grandchildren that you have. You think about a lot of different things, the mistakes that you've made and that you've learned from. Anyways, a lot of different things. And now, of course, I'm thinking of other things. I'm thinking about, what do I want to do for I don't want to say for the rest of my life because we all know that that can be short, it could be long, and things change. But what do I want to do? So I started thinking about it, and I thought what would be fun today is to pull cards. Now, if you are just a moment, if you're celebrating your birthday today, January 18th, put it in the chat box. If you're watching the replay, put it in the chat box. It's my birthday too, or something like that. If your birthday happens to be on the very same day and same year, 1958, put that in the chat box because you know what? I only know one person, Joni, whom I met in Ottawa when we were working together. I only know one person that celebrates her birthday on the same day as me, same year, same everything. And to me, that is like, oh my God, it's amazing. So if you have a birthday today, this is for you. This is for us. Um, and it's for everyone in the world who is celebrating a birthday today on January 18th. Even bonus points if you happen to be 68 years old today, right? I'm healthy. So I'm very grateful for my health. Very um, blessed to have a healthy life, healthy mind, healthy body, and so on. So I want to pull cards because I have uh, I don't want to say wishes and dreams, but I do have things on my mind right now. And do I am I looking for answers? Well, sometimes the cards give us hope. So I'm going to pull cards. Now, I just picked three different decks. This one, and I love what it looks like. This one is, this might be reversed for you, so I better read it. It's Rebecca Campbell's deck, the Inner Temple Oracle, and it's a pretty cool deck. I was a member of the card club of the Hay House Card Club, and so that's why I got a lot of I got a lot of decks, but they stopped that deck. And what I like about this particular deck is, let's see, how does that work? Oh yes, you can put the card here and leave it, which is kind of cool. So that's what I might do. I'm going to do that once I pull the card. So help me here as I, focus on the cards. And I'm not a card reader, guys. I'm not a medium or anything like that. I just like cards. And I think partly because my friend Carmen, at some point many years ago, we would we would pull cards, and they were always great cards. And I think that's what it is. That's what got me started. And so I'm going to, is this, okay, this is not a good card. I'm going to pull a card and I'm going to read it. I'm going to read the card, the information. And as I'm getting ready to pull a card, I want you to think of something. Now, if it's your birthday, think of something you want, right, for this year or for your life. And if it's not your birthday, think of something that you still want. And hopefully the card will respond to you as well. All right. This is the card. And I don't know what it is yet, but it is I can't read that upside down, the holiest temple. And I'm going to put it here, the holiest temple, and I'm going to read it. And does it have a number? Oh, it's a triangle. Okay, I have to find it, the holiest temple. I'm reading it from the little book. Yes, I've been thinking a lot about where I am right now. I am living in Elliott Lake. I'm all right with it, but I don't think I can live here forever. It's just not exciting enough for me. It doesn't have enough activities for me to do, and I do enjoy doing different things. I'm very limited here. So, yes, I've been thinking a lot about that. I'm thinking, geez, could I get a roommate? Okay, the holiest temple. I'm trying to focus on here. Oh, I found it, page 98. Okay. All right, I'm going to read this. The body is the destination and the pathway home to everything we seek. There's no greater power and no deeper wisdom than that which exists within. Your body has an intelligence beyond what you could possibly imagine. It's always talking to you. Yeah, it is. Some sometimes singing, other times screaming. It's through the body that our soul and the divine can speak. Your intuitive senses are forever delivering information to guide you every moment of every day. And I think that's what's been going on lately, especially this morning. What's your body wanting you to know today? What does it have to say? How can you call your soul to you more fully? So many of us were taught to dismiss the body or to see the body as something other than sacred. This is one of the worst crimes there is. For there's no greater companion for the soul than the physical body, and no more sacred a vessel than it. This card, and I'll show it to you in a second again, this card is an invitation to move your body and to cherish it, to prioritize its needs above all else, to honor it, to shower gratitude upon it. Yes, the body is the destination, not just a vehicle. It will show you how to process and how to heal. Through the body, you'll be able to experience it all, the highs and the lows, the salty and the sweet, the ecstasy and the agony. When we're disconnected from the body, we're disconnected from the sacred and the soul. Your body knows how to move through all that life throws at you. Does it ever? So dance, run, walk, shake. Whatever you do, your body knows what you need and it will show you the way through everything and anything if you let it. Soul inquiry. How are you being called to move your body today? Well, I know yesterday when I hopped into my car, um, when I lived in Elliott Lake, I often listened to CBC. I loved the CBC radio station. But here in Elliott Lake, I happen to have it on a radio station where it's music, and sometimes it's old music. And of course, I love music and I love dancing. So when I got in my car yesterday, right away, right away, I wanted to dance. I'm in my car. I'm still moving. I was still moving in my car, and that kept until when I got home. I put some music on and I danced and I danced. And it was like, yeah, you know what? I need to do more dancing because that is to me natural, so natural for me to do that. If you know me, you know that. You know that about me, that I love dancing. In fact, I've even done a couple of little videos. Now, I've seen those videos on Facebook, reels of dances, and I'm thinking, I can do that. I can do that. I know I can do that. But I would I do thousands of reels on dancing or me dancing and singing in a brush or a whisk? No, I wouldn't do that because that's not me. But to dance spontaneously, yeah, that's me. So move your body today. All right. This is what we're hearing loud and clear. And I was going to move my body. I was thinking of going snowshoeing because I'm going to Mexico in a few weeks from now. And I thought, well, I got to go at least snowshoeing at least once before I leave, right? Well, I might, but it's minus 14. And between you and I, if it's too cold, I won't feel like it. I can dress warm, yes, okay, but I'm not going to enjoy myself if it's too cold. So I don't know. We'll see. I will go outside, but I will see if it's worth me freezing or not. All right. The next deck is a tarot deck. It's called Mindscapes, and it's a John A. Rice deck. And the cards are really beautiful. So I'm going to, hello, hello, hello. If you, oh, there's a chat here which I didn't see. Happy birthday to my dearest. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Sorry I'm late in responding to you. Merci, Nicole. Ah, sacrifice. On s'est parlé hier, puis j'étais assez contente qu'on s'est jasé. En tout cas, oui, j'étais encore ici. J'étais encore ici. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm young enough to still be here, but you never know, right? We have some friends, some high school friends that unfortunately have passed. Some friends aren't as healthy as as others. Cherish what you do have. Let's not focus on what we don't have. Let's focus on what we have. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole. Okay, here we go. So this is from the Mindscapes tarot card. All right. This is a thick deck. I don't know. This is the card here. All right, that's the card. I'll put it back in the box and I'll show you the card in just a second. Five of branches. Five of branches. I love, 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 love the illustrations. In this particular deck, who is the illustrator? Do we know who the illustrator is? I think I'd have to look at the hmm. I'd have to look in more detail who the illustrator is because it doesn't really say it right away. But, anyways, okay, back. Five of branches. Okay, let me see. Branches, 78. Three of branches, four of branches, five of branches. Okay. Now there are keywords such as competition, conflict, misunderstanding, chaos, challenges, problem solving, diversity, and enthusiasm. There's a planet in zodiac, Saturn, Leo, and the element fire, and symbols, tangled branches, debris, axe and stump, and push. A path, not push. The five trees in the foreground, let me see. Okay, yeah. Five trees in the foreground have become overcrowded with tangled branches, and some have been cut down. This warns of conflict and signifies the need for problem solving to remove obstacles. An axe sticks out of a nearby stump. Oh, yes, there's an axe. Kind of blurry, but it's there. I don't know if you see it. An axe sticks out of a nearby stump, suggesting an attempt to clear a path through the chaos and urging you to navigate challenges and unite passions. With numerous strong individuals vying for limited space, it's natural for tension to emerge. This may prompt the need to shed dead weight or to prioritize the collective over individual interests. Another option is to find a way to encourage the group's passion to in a unified direction. This competitive dynamic of the branches mirrors situations in our lives where individual goals clash. Identify a small step toward resolution in such a competitive area of your life. Hmm. Now is the time to encourage unity for collective success. Journal prompts. Good morning. Good morning, Easy Banjo. Oops. Good morning. How are you? Nice to see you. It's my birthday. I'm 68 years old today. And so this is all about, well, it's not all about birthdays, but it's to celebrate people who have the same birthday as mine. I hope the cards mean something to them. Now, this one isn't really speaking to me, but journal prompts. Who am I jealous of? Why? What is one small step I can take in this area? Who am I jealous of? You know what? Sometimes I'm envious of people who seem to have it all. I'm envious of people who seem to be living their best lives now. This morning I was thinking that I'm not, I go through stages. I've been here for a year in Elliott Lake. I've been going through a stage just this morning thinking about, oh, you're still in bed? Lucky you. Lucky you. Um, I was thinking that I've gone through phases. I've been here over a year and I liked it at first because obviously, I was, feeling the need at one point to settle again, right? Because I've been doing the Mexico trailer thing for the last few summers, and I thought I need an address. Your birthday's on February 15th. Great, great. And I don't know why it's not showing up on the stream. Um, oh, there it is. I just saw it. Good. There it is. Thank you. Good. All right. Now I can see it. So when I first moved here, I needed to, I needed an address, and that's great. I got an address, And I went through different phases where I liked it because I got an address now and, I'm able to afford an apartment. But then I went through another phase where it's like, no, not satisfying enough. And I'm going through that phase again. This morning, it came to me that it's not enough here. Yes, I've been going to the art center. Yes, I've been getting into crafts again. I've got several projects on the go. I've been working on stained glass, but there are other things that I enjoy doing. I would like to try different restaurants. We're limited here. I went to for breakfast yesterday at the Fireside, and I love going to movies and I love theater, and it's not possible here. So as I'm getting older, I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I need to really focus a little bit more on moving again. So what am I jealous of? Well, people who seem to be living in the perfect locations. I know nobody's life is perfect. Okay, I know that. Number two was, how can I better appreciate the value of differing perspectives and opinions? Number three, today I will step to address conflict by. I think the conflict is, oh my goodness, thank you. And I'm on the cusp. I'm a Capricorn like your dad was. Great sign. Well, I'm not into signs, but perhaps you can help me clarify that. Thank you. Oh, yes, different phases for sure. Yeah, different phases for sure. I was on the fence for such a long time when it came to going to Mexico. I even created a video saying why I'm not going to Mexico or why I'm not going somewhere hot this year. And I think at that time it was because I wanted to, and I still believe that, there are so many things to learn while you're staying in one location. And then I'm open to learning. You know me, I'm always open to learning. And I think I could learn a few things in Mexico too. So I'm going in a couple of weeks. I am. Um, there's not, I think the conflict, today will take steps to address conflict by, I think the conflict is within me because personally, I don't have conflict with other people at all. I think the conflict is within me, and it's just accepting me, accepting my phases, my stages, accepting my desires, and seeing what I can do about them, right? How can I become more discerning in picking my battles? And again, since the conflict is not with others, how can I become more discerning in picking my battles, picking the battles that I have within me? I think part of it is, where your attention goes, your energy flows, right? I'd have to really seriously put some energy in doing what I need to do now. I do have it on my calendar tomorrow to follow up on a couple of places in Sudbury where I have my name on their list. It's on my list. Oh, yes, thank you. You're not alone with your phases. Thank you. Yeah, glad you're going. Yeah, me too. It's not just a trip, Easy Banjo. I'm going for a couple of months. I'll be working from there, but appreciating the sun. I'm near the ocean. I have the same apartment that I did. First time I ever went to that particular apartment, I can't remember if it was 23, because the very first time I stayed in Mexico for a few months was in 20. January to March, had to come back because of the COVID. And then I went not the following winter, but the next fall when I sold my house in 22, November 22. And then I had been going, ever since, except last winter I did not go when I first moved here. And the question number five, the journal prompts number five, let me just remove that here, is something I can shed to create space for positive change includes my desire to be perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect, but I would like to have a more perfect life. You know what? I can't say that. My life is pretty good. My life is as perfect as it is. It really is. I can't complain about my life, honestly. I can make it better if I want to, right? Oh, I will. I will. In fact, if you check out my other videos, you'll see a lot of videos from Mazatlan because of course I've been there over the years, and I will do videos from there as well. I won't have my back screen um, because I'm not going to bring that with me. I do need to bring, of course, my laptop and my second monitor, which will go in my big suitcase. I do that for teaching, and if I need to do coaching, it helps too to have everything I need. But yeah, definitely you'll see me there. Yeah. All right. So that's that. That was from this Mindscape Tarot. I have one more. And this one I chose on purpose because, oops, I better put that card. Truth be told, this morning at 6 o'clock or whatever time it was in the morning, and when I was in a dream, and this is a bit personal, but I'm pretty transparent. I I I was in a dream and I was next to someone in my bed. I was next to a man and it felt real. And yes, sometimes I long for partnerships. I long for a partner, a loved one, a man in my life. I do. Will I put effort into that? Well, if I want that, I would have to put more effort into that. Sometimes I say I'm going to put more effort into it. Actually, in February, I think there'll be more videos coming out on that. Sometimes I say I put more effort into it, and then next thing you know, I'm continue with my life. I lived my life. I hope things happen natural for me. That's how I want it. I want it to happen naturally. Okay, so this deck is Fated, a pocket love oracle. And it's only 13 cards. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I've been single for years, man. Okay, so back 2 years ago, I met somebody, but it was a short relationship, and this guy bombarded me with love. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're this. You're that. I'll put a ring on your fingers before you go on your trip. He and then he all of a sudden he ghosted me, and that was really I was so hurt. It took me a few, not a few weeks, it took me about a week to change my mindset around that, but I was extremely hurt. Looking back, not the ideal person for me at all when I look back at his personality and so on, but still I noticed that I did enjoy his company, and it was really nice to share some intimate moments with this person. So yeah, it comes up every now and then. What can I say? I'm a human being, and if you would have known me years ago, uh, you know, um, yes, thank you. Nobody is censoring anything. They definitely can. And on to go. There's a whole other situation, other conversation. So I'm going to pull this card. This one here is it's for me personally, but if you're also looking for love, I have a course on that. Looking for love in our 50s. But this will help us accept our current situation, and who knows, maybe shed some light. Now this one's easier to pick, and I could ask you to choose one, but you're not here next to me, so I'm going to choose it. Oops, and my card. I'll choose this one instead, and I should choose this one too, but it was stuck to the other card, so I think I'll just split it and choose this one too, because that was my first choice. Let's see. That was. I'll go with the first choice. Karmic relationship. is my first choice. Karmic relationship. Ah, all right. Hmm. You have known each other before and you will know each other again. Whether you were brothers, lovers, friends, or enemies in a past life, the cycle repeats and you return to each other over and over again. Who you will be to one another in this life is yet to be seen. Just know you were fated to meet. I believe that. I really do believe that I am fated to meet somebody. I believe that. I remember talking to my friend Carmen about this many, many, many years ago. We were in Cuba together, and that came up. And what came up too was that I was preparing myself to meet this person, and this person, and this person was also preparing to meet me because I've done a lot of changing in the last few years, and I do believe that I am getting ready and am ready. Now, this card here is the release desire to control, and that's what I normally do, right? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oops. Release desire to control. Okay, what's this about? I think before I would control it more, and now I completely release it. Okay, here's what it means. Let go of grasping and clinging. Instead of trying to force a situation into a desired outcome, allow the divine the space to work. That's what I've been doing. Controlling behavior can destroy the beauty and good in your life. Avoid both controlling others and being controlled yourself. Yeah, I would say that that's what I've been doing. I've been living this life in a I think I have been releasing the control, the desire to control. Years ago, back in my 40s, there definitely was more control, and I didn't really understand it at the time. But my friend told me, Kathy, another friend, and not Kathy, the one who owns a bed and breakfast, another Kathy said, "You control things." And I thought about it. I thought, I'm not a control person. I don't control things. But when I thought about it, I did. I would call, I would send messages, for example, instead of just living my life. Now I live my life. Anyways, that's that. That's that. Those are the cards for our birthday. So if it is your birthday today, January 18th. These are cards. You'll have to review the replay. And I hope these cards spoke to you. And if it's your birthday and on the same year, 1958, happy birthday. We are the same age, 68 today. And if it's not your birthday, I hope that I hope these cards spoke to you in one way or another. You'll have to watch the replay to see the other cards that were pulled today. Thank you. And yes, I will do some videos, of course, from Mexico. I definitely will. And thank you for being here. Whoever's here, I know that Easy Banjo is here, and I don't know who else on Facebook is watching me, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And yeah, I've been doing all sorts of other things. If you're following me on YouTube, you know that I've been sewing. You know that I've been making yogurt. I've been doing a lot of other things, and in the next few weeks, you'll also be hearing, videos related to traveling. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of different things, and that's because that's me. ¿Por qué no? Right? Why not? All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. I'm gonna have breakfast now, and then I might go see how cold or not it is outside, and who knows? I might go snowshoeing. We'll see. We'll see. Have a great day. Take care. Bye now.